welcome you down here field level at Gov Fuller Field. Harbor Hawks losing a tough one on a walk-off walk, 6-5 Commodores win. Overall, though, a very hard-fought game up until all the way until the final out.
Yeah, we'll hear it from manager Eric Beattie. I'm going to quote him here in just a few moments, that they played good baseball for about 8 2/3 here today. And after you get that second out in the ninth and it all slips away, it's a pretty bitter pill to swallow, but you have to look at those other 26 outs from before. You start off hot in the top of the first, Brody Donay with a big 2-run shot deep over that center field wall, and there were 5 errors put on the board for Falmouth's defense today. That's all because they were able to put the ball in play. So there were good at-bats, good outcomes as well. They didn't translate in hits because they went to errors. So they had their chances. They just couldn't extend it enough at the end, and ultimately it came back to bite them.
Once again, you look at the bullpen that was really stellar all the way up until that last couple of walks that really just added on to each other. But once again, pitching was there for the Harbor Hawks.
Yeah, I might have jinxed it a little bit at the end, but I was mentioning about a David Case and Obermueller and Middleton 1-2-3 punch going into the playoffs. That could be one that's really dangerous if all 3 of them are on their game, and they were. There were 9 outs to get there, and for 8 of them, it was real lockdown stuff from all 3 of them. So despite Middleton not being able to get that final out, he still looked on before that, as did the rest of the bullpen. Hayden Frank, despite going a little shorter than he normally does, still gave 3 real good innings to start the game off. So overall, those 26 outs before the game melted down, still really good from Hyannis.
And once again, you look at the next 2 games they have remaining on their ledger, home versus Bourne tomorrow, and then ultimately away at Bourne to close things out. Big games in the upcoming, especially trying to lock up the 2 seed and be able to have home field advantage against these Falmouth Commodores.
Yeah, all this really means is that it's all to play for in these next 2 games. This was a depleted lineup tonight because this coaching staff wanted to get their guys a little bit of rest here tonight for the run-in. They give them 2 games to play their hardest, get that off day, and then go straight into the playoffs. You don't want to go on, off, on, off. So tonight is that night where you give the guys the off day. So you come back with a full squad tomorrow against a Wareham team you've dealt with well all season long. Just win that and all will be forgiven here tonight.
And now standing by for more is our own Brea Lassek with Eric Beattie.
From Gov Fuller Field, I'm Brea Lassek alongside Coach Beattie. Coach, you guys led pretty much the whole way and then just couldn't get it done at the end. Just give me your takeaways from the day.
Yeah, we played good baseball for 8 2/3. Starting pitching did well. Hayden Frank had a great outing. Bullpen came in and did a great job. We just couldn't get that last out.
You guys already clinched the playoffs, but still looking to clinch a first game at home. So what's kind of the approach going into managing your bullpen and just your lineup in general in these next few games?
Yeah, I think we're set up all right. We're set up good. We just want to make sure we're playing good baseball these last couple games. If we're playing good baseball, then we're kind of constructing the lineup to give guys what we think they need at this point in the year. And if we play good baseball, we're not necessarily, obviously we're always playing to win, but we're playing more just to put guys in certain situations and give them what they need to give us a good idea what we need to do in the playoffs. Yeah.
This marks a 3-game skid. What did you tell the guys in the huddle just there?
Yeah, just drop that and challenge the whole team really to play a full 9 innings. 8 2/3 isn't enough.
All right, thank you so much, Coach.
You're welcome.